latest round of updates to Apple's popular MacBook Pro line were modest enough that they simply appeared on the Apple website with little fanfare beyond the basic press release. Rather than a generational jump as we saw in February 2011 when the Pro moved from Intel's original Core i-series CPUs to the latest second-generation chips, formerly codenamed Sandy Bridge, this is perhaps better described as minor housekeeping. In the 15-inch MacBook Pro, we previously reviewed the more high-end of two starting configurations. That $2,199 unit had a 2.Ghz quad-core i7, whereas the $1,799 model had a 2.0 Ghz CPU. The biggest change is that the $1,799 model now has that 2.Ghz quad-core i7, and the $2,199 model moves up to an even faster 2.4 Ghz CPU. The GPU options are now the 512MB AMD Radeon HD 6750M in the lower priced version and a 1GB AMD Radeon HD 6770M in the more expensive one. Default storage remains the same for the 15-inch models, but the 13 and 17-inch MacBook Pros have their own set of CPU, GPU, and HDD updates. Note that this time around we tested the new $1,799 15-inch MacBook Pro, whereas our previous 15-inch MacBook Pro review sample was the $2,199 version, so we're effectively looking at the same CPU in both cases. The iconic unibody aluminum construction remains the same, as does the large glass multi-touch trackpad. Thunderbolt, Intel's new high-speed powered port for data transfer and displays, remains an interesting extra, but its promise is still hypothetical, with few available Thunderbolt-compatible peripherals. This 15-inch MacBook Pro, at $1,799, follows the usual Apple trajectory of keeping the price steady but adding faster, more powerful components. The latest round of upgrades, while not revolutionary, helps give the Pro line a boost at a time when the less expensive MacBook Air has become such an excellent mainstream laptop that it could easily substitute for the Pro for many potential MacBook buyers who don't need an internal optical drive or bigger screen. The 1440x 900 pixel display is still higher resolution than many 15-inch laptops, which are 1366x 768 pixels, and the screen upgrades are available. The 1680x 1050 pixel version for an extra $100, or a 1680x 1050 pixel anti-glare version for $150. Of the current MacBook lineup, only the 11-inch Air has a 16:9 display. Apple is otherwise the only major computer maker still widely using 16:10 displays.